Alrighty, fellas. Good morning. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and I hope you guys are as excited to play PokeMMO as I am today. I'm ready to jump into it, boys. Over on the From Scratch account. If you don't know, this is Lunar New Year Andy. I am playing PokeMMO from scratch in the year 2025, abusing the fact that there is an event going on, which makes it significantly easier for new players to jump in. And it's something to keep an eye out for next event season if you're watching this, or you can use a lot of the same tactics that I'm doing here to progress your account and aim for certain goals. This can hopefully be used as a blueprint for a lot of new players, and hopefully just to show players that you can progress really well even if you didn't know about the event in PokeMMO and you're joining in late. I see a lot of new players every single event season saying, oh man, like I'm really bummed, I just started playing the game and the event's already happening, it sucks that I couldn't participate. And I always kind of say, well, no, there's actually like a lot of cool stuff you can do, like, and hopefully this is a guide for those players feeling that way. Now, I have some stuff to do today from last episode. I have some raid Pokemon to EV train and XP train. This was done secretly off stream, but it is included in the episode. So if you're watching the episodes, you're fully locked in. You understand what's happening. If you only watch the streams, you might need to go watch the episodes and see what happened, because I now have essentially a full raid team, which is one of the most difficult main challenges on this account. We can head over to my notepad document and actually see my list of goals, which was to make 1 million Pokeyen, which we've essentially already completed, make a full raid team, which I've essentially already completed, but I have to go EV train them and XP train them, which takes a fair amount of time. And then I still need to complete the storyline. We're at 8 gym badges, but we don't have the Elite 4 done today. I need to get a few more utility Pokemon. Right now I have 1 utility Pokemon in my Breloom, another in my Flame Body Litwick, and then I also have a 3rd utility Pokemon in my new HM friend, Tropius. So we've got 3 utility Pokemon, 5 to 6 if you count this as in like these two as counting as utility and raid Pokemon, a full 6 raid Pokemon, 3 utility Pokemon. We still need to finish the storyline, and I do have a few vanities on that list. I did get my first vanity, just a flower crown, just a cute little like 7 or 8k Pokeyen cost. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be EV training and XP training today. For that, I need to go ahead and buy a few items off the GTL, which are going to cost me some fair amounts of Pokeyen. I need to go ahead and get 3 more, I believe, XP shares. 1, 2, 3. 150k right there on XP shares. Now, the benefit is I can actually sell them later down the line if I need to get the Pokeyen back, but it's also good, in my opinion, to just own 4 XP shares to be able to EV train Pokemon effectively. When you're EV training, if you have an XP share on 4 different Pokemon, they all get max EVs. They all get 10 EVs. However, if you're XP training and you have 4 Pokemon, you know, the total XP, like 10k XP, is divided among those 4 Pokemon. So it doesn't really matter for XP training, but for EV training, you do want to be training as many Pokemon as possible, essentially. So I'm going to be rocking my Samurott, my Tropius, but I have 1 more item to buy. We are spending a fair amount of Pokeyen today. However, I can't believe how cheap it was. I haven't built a raid team from scratch in a very long time, and I get tons of people all the time saying, hey man, could I build a raid team for under a mil, under 600k, etc.? And I'm usually like, you know what? Yeah, I think you can. Like, I think a mil is about a perfect amount. I built this entire raid team, and it's not perfect Pokemon, but I built these 4 physical attackers plus the 2 others. I built everything for 200k. Now, it does take game knowledge and it does take skill to do that. That's not, it's not easy. I'm not trying to, this series is not meant to be like, oh, look how easy it is. Nothing about progressing in PokeMMO is easy. Nothing about progressing in any MMO is easy. It's all very difficult, right? However, it can be done with proper game knowledge and skill and correct decisions. It's supposed to show you that it's possible, right? So we have this Darumaka that is Lonely Nature, 20 plus attack and speed. We have this Murkrow that is 25 plus attack and speed and Lonely Nature, and it's basically a prankster. Prankster Murkrows are just 65k minimum. So like this, honestly, I think 100k went into the Murkrow out of all the Pokemon. We have this Mianfao which is 20 plus attack and speed, and then Adamant Nature. We have this Combustion that is Naughty, 28 plus in both attack and speed, which can be both a fighting type and fire type attacker. We did need to breed some of these. As you can see, the Murkrow is Lunar New Year OT, and the Darumaka is my OT, but these two are not. You want to not have to get every Pokemon OT because you can just save time by just buying them outright. However, I had to get some of them OT. Now, in terms of EV training, yeah, I don't have access to all the best spots right now. We're only going to be partially EV training to some extent today. I'm going to be going to EV train physical attack over at Bouffalant. I already put the specs on my... Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm going to be putting an XP share on all these Pokemon, as like so, on Murkrow, Darumaka, Mienfoo, Combustion. We have our Sweet Scent on our Tropius PP maxed, as well as Hotkey Bound up to our Hotkey Bar 3. And then we'll essentially be running from Oplusa today. If you're looking at EV Train prior to the Elite Four, physical attack, this is a fantastic spot in Unova. There's Bouffalant hordes up here. Time Swift hordes of Bouffalant. I'll show you guys right here. One of the best pre-Elite Four EV training spots. Now, I do want to just train attack. And then I'll probably be trying to complete the Elite Four today to get access to, someone mentioned it in chat, and that's the plan. German Potato, good call. I will be trying to get access to Rapidash, which is the next best EV training spot. Really good speed EV training spot, and a decent spot for leveling as a new player as well. And even with specs, as you can see, I can't quite kill these. So that leaves me with a few decisions to make from here. I probably want to put some special attack EVs into this Samurott. I'm really close, as you can see, from being able to kill. Now, I could get a few levels, and that'll probably help. But before we actually EV train all these guys, because you don't want to have to be two-hitting these. That's going to be a pain in the butt to EV train. I'm going to go gain a few special attack EVs on this guy to hopefully help out with this long-term grinding situation. Okay, I wouldn't normally recommend this to a new player, but it can depend. These are super, super cheap right now because there's an event going on, and these are dropped from the sealed product. I'm going to go ahead and buy some vitamins to EV train my Samurott, because otherwise, I could go to Frillish over in Driftvale City. There's a Times 5 horde there. However, I'm surfing, and I think half of them are going to have water absorb, if not a lot of them. That's going to be a nightmare. That's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm just going to buy like 2 super calciums. It's going to cost me 4,000 Pokeyen, which is so cheap compared to what I'm able to make right now during the event, right? Let's go grab those 2 calciums, claim those items, grab them in our bag, use them on our Samurott, both of them, plus 56 special attack. That's going to raise our special attack stat a fair bit. I might buy one more. If I have extra EVs, I'll buy one more, go test the spot, and see if we can KO them now. Alrighty, fellas, moment of truth. Do I have enough special attack damage now to kill most of these Bouffalant? Let's see. Did I miss 2 of them? Wait, what happened? 2 of them? Oh, no. Why did it tick down in that way? I still can't kill 4 of them. I'm not going to lie. That's not great. That's pretty messy. I'm still just going to sit here and EV train like this, but it's definitely not ideal. It's definitely not ideal. If I were to take this, what I could do if I wanted to like be really... What I might do, honestly, I might go get some EV reducing berries and reduce like defense or HP or some other stat like that, and then put more into... special attack. That might be the strat, because I'm so close. It's tough because your starter Pokemon, if you just have a Pokemon that's not your starter to use Surf, that's ideal. Your starter Pokemon being neutral nature and 15 IVs across definitely throws a wrench in a fair bit of your plans. All right, we did end up buying some EV reducing berries for a few thousand Pokeyen apiece. If you don't know, I have a guide on happiness regarding PokeMMO, and there's also a great forum guide that goes over EV reducing berries very, very quickly on the PokeMMO forums. But this is what our EVs look like now. So now we have like 90 more stats to play with. So now I can go buy some extra super calciums and fix this, and I should be able to one-shot the Bouffalants very, very soon. Okay, I now have 195 special attack and a 138 special attack stat with choice specs, and it's stabbing with the Surf. Okay, now, if I still can't KO them for some reason, one-shot them, I still have like 8 levels to play with. So if I can't kill them, I start getting into like just XP training mode for my Samurott, and then we should be able to. It's really nice just to be able to one-shot everything while EV training. It's going to make things so much easier. We didn't kill 1 Bouffalant, but we killed 4 out of 5 Bouffalants. That's so much better. That's so good. I will take this all day. Now we can finally start EV training, fellas. Also, keep in mind, we only have 3 days left for this challenge. Hopefully, that's counting today, okay? By the 13th, February 13th, at like 5 p.m., whatever it may be. But if I'm not done this challenge, I'm done there no matter what. No matter my progress, I'm done there. I'm feeling pretty good. I might even be able to end this challenge early, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. I still need to beat the Elite Four, and I might struggle. If I struggle with anything a little bit, it's going to add a lot of time. If I start struggling with the Elite Four, if I start struggling with beating, you know, the first couple raids, I want to at least beat one raid. I think I could beat a few. I think I could beat a few if I get there in time, but it's going to be cutting it a little close for sure, for sure. Alrighty, this is the last EVs I need. This is 252 attack EVs on everything. So we are done attack EV training. Feel pretty good about that. That's awesome. We also XP trained up our Samurott up to 54, which is pretty good. The problem from here is that now I need to speed EV train these guys, okay? And to speed EV train, I think I have to beat the Elite Four. I have to make it over to Rapidash, over at Lucanosa Town. So it's officially time to begin our Elite Four grind, fellas. All right, the XP training regarding my Elite Four team now begins. The other mons are too low level, and I can't really XP train them until I get the speed EV training done. So now begins just EV training this Tropius, which is mostly an HM friend, but it can help me out a little bit, so I might as well EV train it. I'll be EV training this Gyarados, which I've been using for a lot of the storyline. It's not Moxie, so it's not perfect, but it still just works. Like, Dragon Dance Gyarados with this moveset is just so powerful, whether you have the good ability or not. Intimidate is also still a solid ability. Then I have this Sandile. Now we're finally getting an evolution. Also not Moxie. I need to get some better moves on this thing. So we're going to be attack EV training these three Pokemon. Gyarados, Sandile, and Tropius. Well, now Krokorok. All right, I think I've done all the EV training that I can. My Gyarados is level 50. My Krook is only level 34, which I'm not happy about, but I'm just going to start attempting Elite Four runs, and if I lose, I'll still get XP on my Pokemon, which I really care about. And I can also set up Tailwind. I don't have it yet. Oh, man. Maybe I should go. What level does it learn Tailwind? Do I need to relearn it? 50? I could use a few heart scales. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll, number one, spend a few heart scales to get Tailwind on my Murkrow. Number two, sort my Pokemon. Number three, I need to get items on my Pokemon. My Breloom is level 50, which will be nice as well. And does not have Spore. I'll probably heart scale that as well. So I'm going to buy a few heart scales. Probably buy like 4 more, at least. Maybe like 6 more. It's going to be expensive, but I think I need it. We'll buy these. I need Spore and Tailwind, and then I need leftovers. I want leftovers on my Gyarados. He's going to be setting up Dragon Dance, so that extra HP regain over time is going to be super relevant. I can just go specs on this guy, but I kind of don't love that. But I don't have a better option to put specs on. I can go choice band if I buy one on something like Krook, but he's so low level. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get the right items for these Pokemon because there's not really a whole lot of great stuff. Let's get a choice band. These are also items that I'll be needing for raids. 125k, boom, down to almost down to a mil now. Choice band. For now, I think I do put this on Breloom then I don't go the Spore route. But Spore opens up so many opportunities, so it's so tempting. It allows me to do a lot of like kind of wacky things. I'm just gonna go band, I think, on it though. And then this is so low level, it's not gonna be doing too much. I could do Focus Sash on it. Let's get a few Focus Sashes. That's a quick little tech, is to make sure you have a few Focus Sashes on certain Pokemon, and you can use those mons to then set up like multiple revives or multiple potions on your Pokemon during the fight. So putting a Focus Sash here, a Focus Sash here, it allows me to set up certain things for the rest of the fight. I don't know if I need one here, to be fair. But let's go for sure. Let's go teach Tailwind on our Murkrow, though. That'll be our lead Pokemon. For those who don't know, you can relearn moves that you haven't learned yet on a Pokemon. So my Murkrow would normally get Tailwind at level 50. I could just wait and save money. However, I really want it for the Elite Four. So I'm going to go ahead and teach him a move that he hasn't even learned yet. And you can do that with Heart Scales, which is sometimes a really good use of them. Okay, another typical Patrouski last minute change. I'm actually going to switch out my Krokorok. I think it's just too low level. Instead, what I'm going to go do is I'm going to buy a pretty cheap Pokemon that fits a very specific need. This Pokemon can be level 8. It doesn't even really matter. But I talk about this all the time. one of the best Pokemon to have for the Elite Four is any sort of sturdy Stealth Rock Pokemon. Now, the higher level, the better, but you don't need it to be high level. You could go catch a level 8 Geodude with these specifications, and that will work. Do I want to pay a lot for a Pro Pass? I don't think so. Gigalith would set Stanley. I don't think I want to pay for these, so let's look at like level 40. The reason why this is so good, there's just a lot of. Let's just do a low level one then. Let's just do the Crustle maybe. There's a lot of. Or this Geodude has some stats. Let's do the Crustle, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm thinking about it too much. There's a lot of Pokemon that have Focus Sashes and Sturdy when fighting the Elite Four. So being able to set up Stealth Rock, lead with that rock, is going to be really, really, really helpful. My goal is going to be to lead with Stealth Rocks, go into Tailwind Murkrow, and then go into something like my Gyarados, set up Dragon Dances, and go for a sweep. Alrighty, fellas. It's about to begin. It is time for our Elite Four runs. We are 27 hours into this account, which is really long, obviously, to get to an Elite Four. But in that time, we weren't just doing the storyline, right? We got utility Pokemon. We made 1.6 million Pokeyen at one point. We have a full raid team ready to be trained that now I just need to defeat the Elite Four to unlock. Everything I've done on this account has been done in 5 days up until this point. 5 days to do all of this. Over 1.5 million Pokeyen at a point. Almost a full raid team. A little flower crown for fun. Why not? And if I can do it, you can do it too, okay? That's what this is all about. If I'm capable of this, I bet you can do it better, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I haven't done the Unova Elite Four in an extremely long time. Let's see what it looks like. Let's take on our first champion. I have my strategy in mind. I'll be leading Stealth Rocks, following up with Tailwind. The Tailwind is a little funny because I just want my Gyarados to get off a Dragon Dance, I guess, before they can get an attack off on me. I don't know if it doesn't really defense. It honestly doesn't really matter. The Tailwind's not that relevant here, to be totally honest. He's going to go for Rock Slide, hit me to 1 HP, as expected. Our Sturdy keeps us in line. We set up our Stealth Rock. I don't know how good it'll be against this specific trainer. Here we just let ourselves go down. I could Rock Slide. I clicked something. We let ourselves go down. I almost don't want to go Murkrow here the more that I'm thinking about it. The more that I'm thinking about it, there's not really a reason to go Murkrow. I think I'm going to save it in the back. I'm just going to hard go Gyarados. I'm going to hard go Gyarados. We get an Intimidate off, which is super relevant. Everything's super effective, but we're not going to click them out. We're going to Dragon Dance. We're going to D-Dance first. We're going to D-Dance first. I also have a few X items in the back if need be. There is the Rock Slide for 41%. I'm going to start attacking here just because a crit does kill me. In a lot of trainer fights, I would just risk it and keep setting up. In Elite Four, you got to play a little bit safer, a little bit smarter. We go for the Waterfall. It does one shot. We are an adamant EV-trained Gyarados with 1 Dragon Dance up. That 1 D-Dance should allow us to outspeed everything. And with our damage, we should one-shot most things. This Cofagrigus is going to be close. We do 84%. 84. Which is almost enough with Stealth Rocks. And that's part of what... Like, the Stealth Rock chip really, really adds up. He does replace my ability with the Mummy ability, which is mostly okay. Because Intimidate's a switch-in ability anyway, so it's not really hurting me to lose that right now. It had no... We didn't see any... I honestly could arguably go for another D-Dance here. I kind of want to. He's Grass Knotting me for 26. I'm going to go for it. If we... Well, I was just saying, if we run into a Sturdy or Focus Sash Mon, this is kind of scary. But he can't kill me ever here with Grass Knot. The D-Dance is free. This should be a sweep from this point. From this point... These are both 100% accuracy moves. I think this Elite Four is already done. This trainer. I think we just fully locked it in now. I should be able to one-shot everything. I should outspeed everything. This thing could have Aftermath, which is a little scary. Let's go for Crunch here because it's 100% accurate. It takes the Stealth Rock chip on the switch-in. Drifblim is down. 2 Pokemon left. This fight went perfectly, honestly. We crunched this. We could get flame bodied. Actually, we waterfall this. I don't know if waterfall also makes contact. I'm not sure. We could get flame bodied here, but I'm not 100% sure if waterfall makes contact. Crunch definitely does. A crit is that's irrelevant. That's this fight done, boys. This was preparation. If I just led Gyarados into this fight, it would have been way harder and it wouldn't have gone down like this. But the fact that I got the Stealth Rock Pokemon and then I played it the way that I did, the fact that I didn't D-Dance again against the Golurk, that I waited to D-Dance into the Cofagrigus that did very little damage, this fight went perfectly. There is the first Elite Four trainer defeated. Alrighty, and for those who don't know, after every single gym leader during your storyline run, your first fights, they heal you afterwards. So my whole team is healed. That's why the sacrifice strategy of using Sturdy and Stealth Rocks and the Tailwind strat is so good. You don't have to use revives or anything like that. So next up, the second Elite Four leader. Look at this little epic, little like dramatic walk up. This guy's got some crazy hair. Man, oh man, how's it going today? I'm Grimsley. I don't even remember the typings of all these guys. This is Dark type, I assume. The last one was Ghost. This is Dark. He has his own Crocodile, which can be a little bit of a menace of a Pokemon. This is honestly going to be tough because... we set up our Stealth Rocks. He does EQ, which is good for me. But setting up Gyarados into Krook is not good. It's really scary, honestly. We click whatever here. He goes for Crunch. So we've seen EQ Crunch. Does he have Stone Edge? Does he have Rock Slide? That's my next question. I'm debating what to do here. I could just go... We could save... We don't have to go immediately into Gyarados. I think I prefer here. I think I'd rather go over to something like... We could Tailwind. Here, this fight, we're going to play a little differently. We're going to adjust. I'm going to go to my Murkrow. I'm going to set Tailwind. And then I'm going to go over to Samurott or Breloom. And look to get some value with them before going over to my Gyarados. We can just Brave Bird here for Chip. We don't even outspeed with Tailwind. We're level 25. It makes sense. So what do I want to go here? I think I just go Breloom. Because Breloom, pretty much any fighting type attack. I think I just click Drain Punch. Any fighting type attack is going to destroy him here. I'm pretty sure he's like very weak to it. We do one shot. We have Breloom, Choice Band, 130 attack, Adamant Nature Breloom. Pretty sure we bought this Breloom for like 20k, 30k. Absol comes in. This Absol, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure this is sashed. So breaking that sash with Stealth Rocks allows us to dodge. Allows us to dodge that damage. It's a nice Breloom. It's nice. It's not like amazing. This shows you don't need amazing Pokemon to play PokeMMO. You just need decent, good enough, you know? I feel like these, I could be wrong. I feel like a lot of these Mons have a decent chance of being sashed, like this Liepard. We'll see. I'm less sure about the Liepard. A Foul Play does come out faster than us, doing a ton of damage. There's Dark Gem Foul Play. We get the Drain Punch off. We're going to heal a fair bit here. Drain Punch is doing work on this Breloom. Look at that heal. Up to 62. Bisharp coming in. The Bisharp probably goes for Sucker Punch. But there's not much I can do about that. I just go ahead and go for my Drain Punch. Just kidding. We destroy him. This Breloom is doing work, dude. I feel like the Tailwind was nice as well, because Breloom's a little slow. That is one of its... And it's 4 times weak to flying. Breloom does have some significant weaknesses. Dark Gem Foul Play is a crazy strat. That's heinous, dude. There it is, boys. That is... Yup, Scrafty dead after Stealth Rock's damage. The second leader taken care of. Yeah, great idea from chat that I didn't think about. I really recommend if you're doing your first Elite Four run and you're probably going to win, you should get an Amulet Coin and pop the Amulet Coin right before the final fight, like the end fight or whatever, and you'll get a massive increase of Pokeyen from your first Elite Four run, which is super, super nice. So if you remember, unlike me, maybe stock an Amulet Coin before doing this, but only pop at the end. Don't pop it like if you're like doing the 4, right? Do it after you defeat all 4. Pop it, and then even if you lose out on like what 25k for the Amulet Coin, maybe 20k. So it's not too much of a loss. But here is the third Elite Four leader now. The Gothitelle lead can be a little awkward. We're doing our same strategy, just setting up Rocks here. We see Thunderbolt. Once again, adjust your strategy based on what you see. We see Thunderbolt. Gyarados is 4 times weak to electric. You never want to bring in Gyarados in this situation. We see Thunderbolt. Even though I don't have a great way to hit this Pokemon, to be honest. So I have to think about what I want to do here. I might just go like Tropius or something. And then what? Like go for Body Slam proc? Thunderbolt kind of destroys my team. Maybe I just go Breloom and go for like... What do you even click here? Like Seed Bomb? And just chip this thing? I'm just trying to chip this to get it out. Or to pressure it down so that my Gyarados can sweep. I think Breloom's the best bet. But he could Psychic. This thing counters my team pretty hard. I'm going to be so honest. This thing actually counters my team quite hard. It is very slow, though. So I don't need to worry about Tailwind. I'm just going to go Breloom. I could Drain Punch here and get some HP, but it's going to be not very effective and, yeah, do very little. I think I'd rather Seed Bomb. We do... Okay, to be fair, I do way more with Seed Bomb than I realized. 96%. I will take it, dude. There's the Psychic, though, KOing my Breloom in response, but that's okay. That's the situation that I needed. So now I can safely bring in Gyarados, Crunch, KO this. If you had Moxie on a Pokemon, that's where that would go unbelievably hard here. We Crunch this. Look to set up D-Dance after. If it's not a good Pokemon to set up Dragon Dance against, I think Reuniclus is good. Reuniclus, very tanky, very tough to kill. I'm really scared it's going to have Thunderbolt, but I'm going to go for the D-Dance, and I'm just going to cross my fingers. Hope this thing doesn't have Thunderbolt. If it does, we're in big trouble. Not only is it Thunderbolt, it's Thunder, and he hits it. This is going to be a tough fight. This might actually be over. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. What I'm going to do now... Oh, man, this is going to be really, really tough. Was I too greedy to go for it there? The Thunder coverage for Gyarados is brutal. This is a tough situation. This is legit tough. Yes, Thunder. That tails with the rest of my team. Back to lobby. I'm going to try to save this. I'm going to try to save this. I'm going to go Murkrow. I don't think I need Tailwind against this team. I'm going to go Murkrow. I'm going to go Revive. You get 4 items. 4 items? 4 items to use. We dodge a Thunder. I'm going to go Revive into Hyper Potion. Get the Gyarados back to full. We dodge 2 Thunders on our Murkrow because we're better, I guess, for some reason. Is there anything else I want? I could revive my... I think it's worth revive my Breloom. I could Drain Punch him up. We dodged 3 Thunders on our Murkrow? Okay, well, the problem is now our Gyarados is definitely... Not that that's how it works, but our Gyarados is about to get destroyed. He's about to hit 5 Thunders in a row. So what I do now is I set up Tailwind. We somehow tank that, which is in... Oh, Focus Sash. Okay. We Dark Pulse. Get off a Dark Pulse. I'll take 14% chip against this. That actually might put me in damage range. What I'm going to do now is I think I just... It's actually so tough. Do I just go Breloom and Seed Bomb? I really want to save Drain Punch. I could go Gyarados and Crunch. What's this thing? I don't even know its base defense. I think I go Tropius first, Body Slam, get Chip, and then go to Crunch. I think that's the play. Yeah, this is a trainer where Crocodile goes hard if you have it. So now we can... Okay, now we're playing the odds. We have him para'd. We can go for full paras plus Thunder misses, which is really, really good here. So yeah, now we're in a... Okay, we're getting really lucky on the Thunder misses. On the Murkrows, it didn't matter. On this mod, it kind of matters. I'm just Body Slamming here. 40%. Our Tropius, our HM friend, actually is going to tank this. This is actually so good. This is actually so good. He's going to switch. We keep the para on the Reuniclus, plus it's low HP. That's very relevant. The Sigilyph comes in, takes really good chip, plus we spread the para. Okay, Tropius is doing way more work than I expected. He can go down now. Thank you for your service, dude. Actually, dude, the fucking Banana Bird put in way more work than I ever could have expected. He was just there as like a tanky HM friend to help me get up some revives. But he did way more than he should have. We will take that all day. Now, we see Ice Beam. He probably has Thunder. I probably do go into Gyarados here and just go for crunches. I really want to set up D-Dance where possible, but I don't know if I have a position to do so. We're going to go for crunch, take him out. If he goes Reuniclus, I can crunch and KO him. If he goes into a different Mon, let's see. Metagross comes in. I think we can set up against this. What are the odds the Metagross has like Thunder Punch or Thunder coverage? I think it's very low. I'm going to go for D-Dance here. If he has it, I'm in big trouble though. Big trouble. Zen Headbutt. That's fine. That is so fine. That is so fine. We go for Waterfall here for flinch chance plus stab. If he crits Zen Headbutt, I'm in big trouble again. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I'm low HP. It's not good. He could Bullet Punch me here. Ooh. Do I go the Hyper Potion on... It's my last item if I do. I think I do, though. I think I'm going to Hyper Potion here, expecting a possible Bullet Punch. No, he just said Headbutts again and does 52. Is that a high roll? Not a crit. That's okay. We still get a higher HP. Either way, it's still, like, fine. Now I Waterfall, KO the Metagross. We are 1 times D-Danced up. We used all 4 items for this fight. We have 1 Pokemon we don't know what it is. The Reuniclus is dead. The Musharna, I think, dies. I think it dies to this. This definitely is packing Thunderbolt, though. Or some sort of Thunder coverage would be my guess. I'm going to go Crunch here. We do kill after Stealth Rock damage. I don't know if we would kill without. We might just do without, but... The AI IQ is insane. They make some legit, like, good plays. Nothing crazy so far throughout this run, but they're not bad. They're not dumb for sure. That's it. That was a tough one, dude. We had to use all 4 items. We almost lost all Pokemon many times. That was a saved run. That was really close. Yeah, people in chat thought that was over. People in chat thought that was hard over. Okay. This is our last Focus Sash on our Murkrow. I'm actually going to switch this off then. We'll save the last Focus Sash for the final fight. For the end fight. We still have a few... Okay, next up, the 4th trainer, boys. Let's see how it goes. This is the fighting type guy. We should be fine here unless he has Thunder Punch coverage. Again, that could be a problem. The Unova E4 is legit tough as well because... Don't you have to do 2 fights? I think I have to fight, like, Alder end to end. You have to do, like, 2 fights after this. So there's, like, 3 fights remaining if you count this guy. It's kind of a lot. If we lose, it's okay. We'll have to just keep going. But it's a big time loss on the account, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. We set up our rocks, which I'm pretty sure a lot of these mons have Sash. Just go for some sort of attack. The question is, where do I go from here? He's not boosted. I could go Gyarados for Intimidate proc and then switch out. I kind of like that. I'm going to go Gyarados. This is a little bit slow play. I'm kind of slow playing this, but I think it's worth it. I'm going to go Gyarados, switch over to Tropius. And then I can bring Gyarados back in after Tropius goes down. He goes for a Stone Edge. He does have Edge. Okay. And I'll get a double Intimidate off on him, which will be nice. I'm down to go for a Fly here. We live the Edge. Get our Fly. I'm curious if he'll switch on the Fly into a Mon that can tank it better. Let's see. No, he just stays in. He just lets the Sock take the 86% damage Fly. My Tropius will go down here, which is okay. Salic Berry is not something I expected. Now we have to play it differently. He's probably... Doesn't Sock have Sturdy ability? He might actually be Sturdy Salic Berry lead. Now I have to go Murkrow, set up Tailwind to make sure that I can outspeed. Or I could Haze here. I think it's better to go Tailwind. If I had Sash on this, I could have Tailwind Hazed here. Like, done both, which would have been honestly really nice. So we're going to go for the Tailwind, which should allow me to outspeed. We're going to bring in my Gyarados. We're just going to kill this thing. Waterfall. We outspeed. I'm in a rough situation, though, once again here. Hopefully the rocks help. I need something that I can set up against. I cannot set up against Conqueror, dude. This thing does too much damage. And it might even pack... like Thunder Ice Punch coverage. This is really scary. I think I switch here. But what to becomes the question. I think Breloom and hope that it's Thunder Punch. and then go for like Seed Bomb chip in return. It's Stone Edge. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Good switch in there then. The Flame Orb comes out though. That is terrifying. I can Drain Punch for neutral and sustain. Let's do that actually. 73% with Banded Breloom Drain Punch. Beautiful, beautiful. He shouldn't be able to... He shouldn't have anything that should one-shot me. Facade gets very close though. Holy... We actually live at 2 HP. We don't need the Tailwind here. That's okay. And he's Mach Punch. Okay, that's okay though. Okay. Oh, that's so scary. That's so scary. I think I just go Gyarados here and Waterfall. Once again, man, I wish my Flame Orb Facade is crazy. The AI is no joke. The trainers are no joke in PokeMMO. I really, really wish I had Moxie here on my Gyarados. This is a situation where it would be super, super good. Throw comes in. I'm pretty sure I can D-Dance against Throw, but he also could be Circle Throw, the move that switches out your Pokemon. I'm going to go for the D-Dance here. Please don't Circle Throw me. Stone Edge. That's fine. 58% is a lot of damage, but that's okay. I'm a little scared that if I don't kill here... Oh, no. Does he kill my Gyarados in response? This is getting bad. Miss. Huge dodge on the Stone Edge. Massive. This has been... There's been a fair amount of RNG involved with this E4. I'm not going to lie. I've had some good luck along the way. Whew. These are close fights, man. E4 is cooking with legit PvP strats. Yeah. Lucario's pretty frail. It can't outspeed me. We break its Sash if it has that. I don't know if I one-shot. That might be a one-shot, or it's 1 HP. Okay. Whew. We got him. There's 1 Mon left. We should be good now, but this was really, really tight. Really, really close fights. Mienshao comes in. We go for the... Just Waterfall, I assume? Yeah, Waterfall. I don't... Is that kill after rocks? Or it's very close? Yes. We did it. 4 out of 4 leaders done. We have the end fight and I think Alder or whatever. But we have to do both, I think. So we have a bit more, fellows. But that's a good start. Close fights all around. All right, next up, I believe we interact with this. Yes, and it takes us to the next part. What the fuck? I haven't seen this in so long. Oh, yeah, it's the giant staircase. You can't bike here. It's just the giant staircase. This part is... Univa's beautiful, dude. This is so sick. Like, come on. You can't tell me this isn't... Like, the scale here is so beautiful. Let's have Gyarados out. He's doing so much in this fight. Like, this looks... I'm gonna grab a quick screenshot, honestly. This looks so sick, dude. Like, you can't tell me. It's beautiful, dude. Anyways, we'll keep going. Yeah, I can have the HUD off for this little moment. Alder versus N. They're beefing, as per usual. I have to catch Zekrom here, don't I, as well? That's another, like, scary part of the situation is, like, taking the time to catch Zekrom or whatever. You have to catch it. It's pretty brutal. Okay, I'll see you guys with the next fight. But yeah, this animation goes bonkers. Holy, dude. Dude, who's seeing this for your first time when you were a kid? This shit goes fucking bonkers, man. Goes absolutely crazy. The thunder, the building. We are here, boys. We made it. It is time to defeat a storyline, develop our account, make millions of Pokeyen, and do everything to make progress in PokeMMO within 5 days. We've been working hard up until this point. It may just be an Elite Four for some. But for me, you know, and for your own Elite Four, it's an epic moment. It's a cool moment. It's a meaningful moment. And you worked hard to be here. As well as doing all the other side tasks and side quests along the way. Alright, never mind. Sharon has to yap. Now it's not as... It looks less interesting. But let's just soak in this moment, chat. It's been a long time since I've seen this. Since I've seen the game look like this. Since I've seen these gnomes pop up on my screen. Alright, fellas. I think we're getting closer. It's a long walk. A long way to the champion. But we can do it. He's gonna come halfway as well. Okay, that's very, it's very nice of you, N. I'm not listening to anything he's yapping about, though. Is he gonna have a speech? This is what it feels like to watch my stream. Just like constant yapathon. Here, watch Reshiram bust through though. Oh, I mean, that's... This game was made 14 years ago on the Nintendo DS. It looks pretty fire, bro. This looks pretty good. Like, I'm just saying. The tail. The music in the background that I'm listening to, I feel like is adding. It's pretty sick, dude. It's pretty fucking impressive. I love Unova, man. That's beautiful. But it is finally time. Your Darkstone is dot. Yeah, I have Zekrom. Okay, bro, deal with it. Look at my Gyarados out in front. Do I have to? Oh, you have to. This is where I have to catch Zekrom. This is something I always forget about in the Unova storyline. I will say, in PokeMMO, I believe you have to catch Zekrom to be able to fight N afterwards. And I also think, I could be wrong, I don't know if you heal after the Zekrom fight. Someone in chat could correct me. This might be one of the hardest parts. Zekrom will replace the Sturdymon. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's actually a really good thing. If you're doing the Unova Elite Four, keep in mind. Oh, what the fuck is happening? Maybe we just shut up and listen again. But I don't know, man. Keep in mind that the Mon in front will get replaced by Zekrom. We have to catch him, right? I'm pretty sure. And it's like kind of difficult. You have to catch him. You do get to heal. Okay. You do get auto healed. Okay, that's good. But catching him is like legit kind of tough. I think I have a few timer balls. I strongly recommend timer balls when doing the Zekrom fight. I could have replaced actually my lead here, but that's okay. Could have gone like keep the stealth rocks. I don't know if the stealth rocks will be as important against N, but I could be wrong. There's no reason to set stealth rocks in this fight. I just click like slash or something, let him KO me, do a little bit of damage. We do 5.8. This is a really tough situation because he is an electric type legendary into my strongest mon being Gyarados. Electric types honestly like kind of shatter my team more than anything. I'm gonna have a tough time fighting this guy. I really am. I'm gonna just try to get off as much chip as possible, I think. Is my best bet to go Breloom? I think it is. I'm gonna go Breloom and throw up a Drain Punch. We do 57%, so I cannot throw up a second Drain Punch or it'll... Well, if you kill... Does it not let him... I'm gonna try to Drain Punch. I'm pretty sure that if you try to kill it, it won't let you kill him. It'll put him at 1 HP. So you can actually just do... Let's see what happens. I don't remember. Try to catch me. Do you have to refight it? You actually have to. That is so troll. Okay. Now we know. That's so Mimi. We caught him. We got it. That was really... It was a little scary. I'm not going to lie. If all your mons die to this is probably one of the toughest, toughest parts of doing the Unova Elite Four is actually catching Zekrom. Is pretty annoying. I got to turn 8 with a timer ball. I can't recommend stocking up on timer balls enough prior to that fight. Now, hopefully I get healed here. Yeah, he's gonna heal me. That's... If I didn't get healed here, that would be tragic. I wish I could have popped Focus Sash before, or put Focus Sash on the Murkrow before this, but that's okay. All right, here is the final fight, guys. The final fight. Our Reshiram versus his Zekrom. I'm down to just stay in and go for Dragon Claw into Dragon Claw here. See who outspeeds. Do we outspeed? We outspeed. Get off a 68% damage D-Claw. He gets off an 82% D-Pulse. Is it speed tie or do I actually just outspeed? We outspeed. Okay. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Good start to this fight. If we outspeed the next mon, we can switch over to Volt Switch. Archeops might outspeed us. It's going to be close. What's the base stat on Zekrom? I just combined them. Zekrom. Archeops probably outspeeds. Actually, I probably just Fusion Bolt. Yeah, but that's okay. We take the L there. We lose our Zekrom. Actually, maybe I should have switched. I should have. Wait, what mon? My Breloom got replaced, not my lead. The last slot Pokemon got replaced. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go Murkrow, set up Tailwind here. I think this is the spot. I should have set up Rocks beforehand. That was a mistake. I should have set up Stealth Rocks before this. That was a mistake. But that's okay. We're going to set up Tailwind. I'm actually going to go Samurott here while I can. Zoroark. Oh, this is Zoroark! You're so smart. This is Zoroark. You're so right. It's using Night Daze as Archeops. It's definitely... You're so right. You're actually so right. Good call. Good call. Okay, if it's Zoroark... Does my play change? I think I still just go Samurott and go Surf. Weirdly. That was a good call, though. It's not actually super effective. Yeah, it is Zoroark, but that's okay. We still hit it down to 1 HP. It's Focus Sash. We have Tailwind up. It shouldn't be able to one-shot me in return. I'd be really shocked if it does. It does 48%. We'll take that all day. We'll take that all day. I do want to bring in my... When Tailwind dies out, my next Mon dies, I want to bring in Crustle to get Rocks up. To chip like a Focus Sash down like that. Great example. Surf here does enough damage. Zoroark is a funny Mon. Yes. I remember Zoroark when playing PvP. I never remember it while playing PVM. For whatever, you know. Whatever. We live, thankfully. Our Tailwind peters out. We should still be faster than this. Just kidding. Just kidding. The clink, clank, clanged us. That's okay. This gives me a good spot to go ahead and bring in my Crab. A good spot for the Crab. Go ahead and set up Rocks. I'm a little scared to just bring in Gyarados here. Because if this thing outspeeds me, it's a big, big, big problem. We set up Rocks. He does nothing for some reason. Are we glitched? I think we're glitched. This has happened recently. I think there's a glitch where if the opponent in certain trainer fights tries to heal, it will just not do anything. I think that was legit a bug. Man, this is a really, really awkward situation. We are 114 speed. Let me Google Clink Clang base speed. It is 90 base speed. We're adamant we don't have that many speed EVs. I think this thing outspeeds me. I'm going to be so honest. And then it kills me if it does. This is so awkward. I think I go Tropius here. This is really, really awkward. I think I go Tropius and just go for a revive. Use my medicine while I can. I still have some items. But then what do I revive is the question. Maybe Zekrom? Does Zekrom outspeed? It's going to be close. 90. Or I could revive Murkrow. Set up the Tailwind. Outspeed for sure with Gyarados. That could be a play. That might be the play. I'm going to revive Murkrow first, because that's the safest play here. He Gear Grinds, does 54%. That's fine. I'm going to revive my Zekrom next. Zekrom outspeeding everything with Tailwind as well will be nice. He's going to take out my Tropius. Good job, dude. Good job, banana friend. We're going to head over to Murkrow. Set up Tailwind. Bring in Gyarados. Go for a Waterfall. KO the Clink Clang. Yep, Thunderbolt comes out. That's okay. Is there any reason to bring anything else? Moves to be loss of abilities. Okay. Go into Gyarados here. Go for Waterfall. Waterfall will kill. Intimidate does not matter. Waterfall kills. 100%. Beautiful. See what the next Pokemon is. I need something that I can set up with. Terracosta. I think I can set up against this. It has Stone Edge for sure. If I'm feeling really crazy, I could X item. I don't have defense though. Go back. I'm going to D-Dance here. This thing should not have a Thunder move. If it does, we might lose the entire fight. Did it crit? No! No! Oh, that's actually tragic! Oh, that's actually so fucking tragic. Oh, that actually matters so... there's no way it one-shots without that crit. There's no way. I think that crit 1000% mattered. We fusion bolt with tailwind. We don't one-shot this? Oh, we're so dead. Missed the tailwind. Missed the stone edge. Okay, we survive? Zekrom? Zekrom, okay. This thing's probably Aqua Jet. If this thing is Aqua Jet, we could max revive our Gyarados. Is that our best play? Or Hyper Potion the Zekrom? I think we max revive our Gyarados. We can outspeed. Winnable. 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 Never give up. Winnable. Unbelievably. Those are max revives that we got just from playing the storyline. Gyarados comes in. I'm not setting up D-Dance against this. It's too greedy. I'm going to go for the waterfall. KO the turtle. 2 Pokemon left. Vanillix comes in. No thunder coverage on this thing. He's going to set up snow, though, probably. Yep. I'm going to set up 1 D-Dance here. I think I can without... I don't think Blizzard kills me. I don't think Blizzard kills me. Yes. 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 Okay. Huge. Now, that Stealth Rock chip is really good. I don't think I need to... I'm going to waterfall here. We don't kill. We do 57% flinch. I have not seen a waterfall flinch all storyline. Oh, the... Flinch would be so nice, man. Flinch would be so nice. We waterfall. It has no priority. Okay. Freeze. Don't pray for a freeze. What? Twitch chat, why are you... Twitch chat always rooting against me. Archeops comes in. We outspeed with... Do we one-shot this? Oh, dude. It all comes down to this. Are you kidding me? I think we kill. I think we win. We outspeed. That's it. That was so close, dude. We got it. We got it. That was so fucking close, man. Holy shit. That was so close, man. You're +3? I'm only +1 speed, +1 attack. I'm not Moxie. That was so close, boys. Oh, dude, that was so close. There we go, dude. We did it. We did it. Hey, no worries, Danny. Dude, that was a good... We did it, boys. We did it. Elite Four, end defeated. A storyline completed. My max obedience will be level 100 here in a quick sec. We can go EV train our raid Pokemon over at Rapidash. We are getting to intermediate levels of play in PokeMMO within 5 days on a new account from scratch. I thought this challenge is honestly, it's been easier than I've expected. There's been some things have been harder than expected. And some things have been a lot easier. And it's just been a blast to re-experience this. And it's so important as a Pokemon. I think every Pokemon content creator should like do at least like one. So you should play a new character from scratch at least once a year in beat a storyline. I think it's so important as a content creator for the game to understand what it's like. We still have another fight. We still have another fight. I didn't even know this. I thought we were done. Oh, this is why you have to play at least one storyline a year, bro. I didn't fucking know about this fight. Holy shit. Okay. We locked in. I saw it coming. I had no idea this was a thing. We locked in. One more fight, okay? Hey, Pat, there is more. Oh, thank you. I had no idea. Genuinely had no idea. Oh, I really want to switch to something else here, but I think if he's going to depulse... I really want to keep Zekrom alive if possible, man. What tanks? I could go Tropius. That's fine here. I'm going to go Tropius. If I set up rocks, they don't quite kill this thing on the switch end, right? I could use my Tropius turn to do a hype. I just misclicked. I meant to Hyper Potion. I'm faster than Hydreigon? Did it glitch again? Did it try to heal? What the fuck just happened? Okay, I meant to Hyper Potion my Zekrom. But instead I've used Fly on my Tropius. Hey Pat, it started snowing outside. This is the best news during my Elite Four rerun. I love snow. Okay, let's go Hyper Potion. It's snowing and I have a fan on in my room. That's hilarious. Anyways, Hyper Potion, the Zekrom here. Let our Bisharp... Okay, that's fine. I was a little scared that Bisharp would SD there, which we lived at 1 HP, unironically. No sash or anything. That's crazy. We have nothing. We have no items to use here. We just body slam and hope we... Yeah, that's fine. We sacrifice this. I want to go set up... Get out of here, Christmas music. I want to go set up rocks ASAP. Stop killing the vibe. Festive Nintendo music playlist. We go set up Stealth Rocks, which might be good against future Pokemon. Okay, huge rocks are up. I really wish I had my Breloom here, man. My Breloom in this fight would have been really, really relevant. He's Iron Head. I don't think I set up here with, like, Gyarados. I think I go... Samurott and Surf, I think, is my best play. Specs. This thing's special defensively kind of weak, if I recall correctly. I want to Surf. Surf one shot. I didn't expect to outspeed in one shot, to be honest. I did not expect that. I was expecting to, like, do some chip and, like, be slower, and yeah. Electros comes in. All these electric types are making it tough for me. I think I do just Surf, get the chip off, and die. That's okay. That's fine. Getting chip on this Pokemon is really important. Electric types really hard counter my team. He might die to his own Wild Charge recoil. Yeah, I think he does. That's so good. That's so good. I don't know if he would have died there without Stealth Rock chip. Actually, no, I think it was just... Yeah, it's really close. He might have, but it's really close. Now, do I go Murkrow? I think I'm going to go Murkrow here, Tailwind. Even if, like, they outspeed and stuff, it's still worth because this is a good position. It's a good switch for me here. Seismitoad takes a little chip. I'll take it. We'll set up Tailwind. We probably go Sludge Wave. We probably go Gyarados here and start D-dancing up is my guess. We can't really hit this thing with any electric moves, obviously. It's groundwater. I'm really scared of, like, random Seismitoad Thunder Punch, which would be the most PokeMMO storyline thing in the world. Please don't hit me with it, Seismitoad. He might be Water Absorb as well, so I don't know if I can hit him with Water type attacks. Sludge Wave only does 19. Do I have a Poison Heal in my inventory? Let me check. I might not. I have a full heal. Okay, we D-dance up. We set the fuck up against the frog, boys. Against the frog. 2 or 3 D-dances is all we should need. I don't know if Sludge Wave has Poison Chance. I'm guessing it does. I'm going to set up a third one. I don't think we need anything more than a third, but I'll set up a third. And I can also heal against this if I really, really need to. Sludge Wave comes out doing 22%. We're safe. We're good. I could heal against this. My Tailwind's got fine. This thing... What are the odds? Does this thing have Water Absorb? Seismitoad abilities. I don't have it in my decks on this account. But I can Google. You can Google. Poison Touch, Swift Swim. Hidden ability, Water Absorb. It won't have that. It won't have hidden ability. We can Waterfall. That's a big deal. Knowing we can Waterfall safely. There we go. There we go. Bouffalant comes in. We should Waterfall and one-shot this thing all day. Unbelievably all day. We sweep. The Gyarados sweeps, dude. This Pokemon is so good. It's like... It's like rank 1. Moxie Gyarados is even better than Intimidate, as you could probably tell. But that's it, boys. We did it. We finally did do it. I thought we were done last fight, but we had one more fight. Getsis is taken care of, boys. Getsis defeated. The one storyline done from our 1 to 2 storyline goal for this account. We have made incredible progress being a new player in PokeMMO in 2025. I keep saying, I want to say 2024. You can do so much as a new player in PokeMMO in 2025 if you have the game knowledge, the time, and effort to put into this game. You can catch up extremely quickly. It's never too late. That's what the series is all about, is showing you guys how to do it. You know, you can just copy what I do in the series, take inspiration, make so much progress, and do the things you want to do in this game and achieve your goals. I think that EV training, XP training, and completing my raid Pokemon is the final thing I have to do to consider this challenge a success. I've already made the 1 mil. I've already made the raid team. I have to train them. I already have many utility Pokemon. I now have one storyline done. I have one vanity for fun. We can just buy a few vanities for super cheap or some fun ones that we enjoy. We are almost already done the challenge, and we're only day 5 in. I knew that you could make progress even if you joined PokeMMO late to an event, but I honestly didn't think you could do this much. Like, this is even more than I expected. Zekrom now hangs out in our room. We get access to the super rod here. I'll never forget this. Unova is very funny because it feels like they like forgot about fishing until the very end. They were like, oh yeah, just throw in the super rod. Fuck it. Let them fish, but only at the end of the game. I like the idea of like your reward for saving the world, for like catching an epic legendary dragon and then defeating the other one and stopping all Pokemon from being seized against their will, right? Your reward for that is to be able to go fishing. Hell yeah, brother. We did it, boys. The storyline is done. Our max obedience level is now 100, which is the most important thing we actually wanted. Now, I'm going to make my way over to Lucanosa Town, get over to the Rapidash spot so I can successfully EV train my raid Pokemon and get them prepped for raids. Yeah, I'm going to break the XP seal on my Samurott here, so this will probably be decently satisfying. I don't think I stored up that much extra XP on him, but if you store XP on a Pokemon and you beat the Elite Four and you raise your max, you have to like break the seal essentially. And sometimes I've seen people go from like level 56 up to like 80 or 90 from all the XP training they did. We don't need Swords Dance on this, but honestly, it couldn't hurt. I'll take it. I'm just making my way over to Lucanosa Town at the moment. All right, boys, we made it. We're at Route 12, right to the left of Lucanosa Town. This is literally the Rapidash spot. I'm gonna go grab my Pokemon, start EV training. I'm excited to have a raid team on a Pokemon, on an account from scratch, man. Okay, I'm getting so many encounters here. Okay, Sunkern. Now, always make sure when you're in a new town in Pokemon, always walk into the PC. It marks your fly location. So now we can actually fly back to this place. Beautiful. Perfect. Everything is going according to plan. Let's go ahead and put these Pokemon away. Grab our Pokemon to EV train. I'm actually going to be EV training my Litwick first before my Murkrow, because I genuinely think you just don't need stats on Murkrow. Like, the attack stat is nice and maybe some like its job is to set up Tailwind Prankster. You don't actually need stats on it for the most part. If anything, it might be good to not have stats so it just dies faster. But I'm gonna put XP shares on all 4 of these Pokemon, and we're gonna start. There's no way I can't one-shot the hordes over here. I would be genuinely blown away if that's a problem. I think I should be fine. The only scary thing would be if I can't outspeed the Rapidash. That would be kind of a problem, but I could probably buy a Choice Scarf and do that if that's a thing, and still do enough damage to kill them, would be my guess. Let's see, though. Yes, we're fine. We did it. We're good. This is going to be perfect for speed EVs. We one-shot everything. I'll see you guys at 252 speed EVs. This is also a good spot for XP training if you're, like, newer in Unova. Alrighty, fellas, this is the final surf needed. This is 252 speed EVs on all of my Pokemon. Some of them already have it, honestly. There's the Litwick done. Boom. I am done EV training. Now it's time for XP training. I'm going to be so honest. I kind of think this might be the best spot to do. I don't know if there's a better spot. I don't know if there's a great spot in Unova. They're good spots. Like, this spot is good, but it's not, like, amazing, obviously. I think it is going to be worth. I'm going to go ahead and just sit here and XP train. If one of these mons could use like an AoE move, that'd be worth it, but I don't think anyone can. I am going to go ahead and I have a lot of XP training to do. I'm going to pop an XP charm. XP charms are so worth it. XP charms are insanely cheap. They like, you have to think of XP charms. Okay, the best way to mathematically think of it is an XP charm 100% literally saves you 1 hour of your time. That's the math on it, right? It's literally 1 hour. It's so good. I would happily pay 44,000 Pokeyen to save an hour of my time. That is a lot of time saved, obviously. So let's get to work, I guess. I can even XP train the Murkrow. I think the goal is, they don't need to be level 100, but I need these 2 mons plus all these 4 mons. We need level 65. 65 is the first level, I believe, for raids. Let's get to it. It's time to go, boys. I'm going to go ahead and pop an XP charm here in a quick sec. We're starting XP. Let's do like, what's like the lowest level mon? The Darumaka. Okay. Our Darumaka is starting at 32,000 total XP. Okay. 32,000 total XP is the start. Level 33. Let's pop this and let's get to it. Let's see how much XP we end up with after one charm. Okay, someone in chat brought up a good point. I can actually get Earthquake on my Darumaka. So what I'm actually going to start doing... Oh, Shadow Ball is a good move. What I'm going to start doing here in a quick second, I'm going to take all the XP shares off of the other Pokemon and just leave one on Darumaka and see how much XP I can get just on Darumaka for a little bit. And if I could get him to a high enough level, I can put an Earthquake TM on him and then use him to clear the Rapidash hordes, which will then allow me to XP train one other Pokemon at the same time, as well as get more XP on him, because the lead Pokemon does get the most amount of XP. It is very relevant. We can actually see here, at least when it's split or whatever. When it's split half and half, I'm not sure if it works like... No, I think it is like, let's see. Let's read the XP here. So I got 5,800 XP on both. 5,800 XP on both there. Belly Drum is not worth it. That was a ton in one wave. I will say, to get Earthquake on my Darmanitan, it is a TM. I am going to have to go under... I'm going to go under 1 mil, boys, for the first time in a while. So there we go. We are under 1 mil now, but it's worth it. We'll gain some extra XP. We can go back to Abundant Shrine to end this challenge with 1 mil. Is it crazy to think that maybe, just maybe, a level 40 Darmanitan could actually kill this horde of Rapidash with Choice Band? It's non-stab Earthquake. This is going to be a limit test. I don't know if this can kill here. I'd be really impressed if it can. We didn't teach Earthquake yet. Never mind. I'm just trolling. That's okay. It can't. We could take bets. It'll be close, I think. I got away safely. Nice. Let's teach it Earthquake. Over Incinerate, sure. This thing has crazy damage. I think it'll be close. I think it'll do like 20%. I think they'll all live with like 20% or so. You're gonna be too slow? I don't think so. I'm EV trained. I don't think so. Chat does not believe in this. Spread plus no sheer force. Chat does not believe. Let's see. Chat, you should have fucking believed, bro. I know some of my damage calcs. Bro, I'm just saying, not to flex, bro. Darmanitan hits fucking hard, bros. Nobody in chat, nobody thought that was possible. Not a single person. Not a single person. And I knew to limit test, okay? I knew to give it a chance. That's what happens, Twitch chat. You gotta believe sometimes, okay? It's okay to believe. Give something a chance. So now that we're doing this, that's so good. Wow, yeah, everybody, wow, what the? I thought, yeah. That's so crazy. Okay, let's get rid of our Samurott out of our party. Put this in here. Now we can just XP train even more Pokemon all at once, which is so good. Let's do our Murkrow, I guess. Because Breloom takes a long time. We can like rare candy Breloom if we have to, or XP candy or something like that. So we can do this. This will also EV train our Murkrow in speed, which we need. Nice. Okay. This is going to be significantly faster. My Darmanitan got 11,000 XP from that one fight. This will be sick. This will actually be so sick. Okay, one of them did outspeed me, to be fair. There. That was a little close. Did Shuckaberry? Wait, it might be a little... Wait a minute. Chat might have been a little right. They have a chance to have Shuckaberry, but that's okay. The XP I'll gain on my Darm will outpace this. That's okay. Told you a little bit, okay? But I believe. Wait, this is so interesting. So there's been a bug recently. I think it's been fixed, but there was a Rapid Spin bug where Rapid Spin would heal your opponent if you use it. It was a big PvP bug, day one of the Lunar New Year event. We were all wondering, how does that happen? How does it... I don't know about coding. I know nothing about coding or developing, so I can't interject, right? But Tally said, I think I figured it out. The Steelix raid sets hazards, which take multiple hazard removals to clear, so they probably had to change the code of how all hazards, clearing hazards code works. That's really interesting. That's the connection, yeah. I would have never thought, I would never thought about that. Yeah, it's really funny how this event has had a few more bugs than normal, unfortunately, but at least some of them were game breaking. That's, with an MMO, especially with a small dev team, you're always going to have bugs day one of release. There's just so much things that can interact in a certain way, but you're just hoping for no, infinite Pokeyen bugs, right? You're hoping for no infinite XP, like shiny 100%. Like these are game-breaking bugs that do happen in MMOs at times, right? So you gotta try to avoid. Thankfully, we have avoided those pretty well. This is a weird bug. Jedge Guns in chat who was like, hey man, just want to make sure like not to like backseat, like does your Murkrow have hidden ability access? I think I missed the diamond. And I went back and I was like, oh yeah, of course it has hidden ability access. You know, that would be so troll to make one without. It has the hidden ability, it has Prankster, but there's no diamond. There's no, which is always, it's not like an alpha. You have to have the diamond to be there to make sure I'm on its hidden ability. So it has the hidden ability, but there's no diamond. But if I link the Murkrow, so if I right click it, that pops up. But if I click the Murkrow in chat, I close this and I link my Murkrow in chat and I click it, the diamond does pop up. Just a visual glitch, very weird, but something to take note of. Very strange. Okay, my XP charm just ended. We did one XP charm, 100% worth of training. And we took our Darumaka from level 33 to level 77 as our Darmanitan. That's really good. And then all of our other mons are level 55-ish. So we're almost done all XP training. It'll probably take us 2 hours to XP train all 6 Pokemon, essentially. I am going to quickly head over to the Pokemon League. And I am going to go EV train my Lantern over at Heatmore. So I'm going to take XP shares off of these Pokemon. They don't need it. And we're just going to mark our location here. Head down here. And there's Heatmore where you can XP train on here. You could also Frisk Thief this spot for good Pokeyen per hour, like 120k or so with Flame Orbs. As well as EV train here, as well as Shiny Hunt here. It's a really good shiny Heatmore. So I'm going to start EV training here, and I'll see you guys at 252 special attack. If you are a newer player right now and you have Hoenn completed as a region, you can sell Shidos right now. That is any Ditto, any Bad Ivy Ditto for 7k a piece. That is insane. That is so crazy. Dittos are... That is good money right now, dude. Alrighty, fellas. This should be the last horde that we need to get max Spatak EVs on our Lampent. And then after this, we are really close to having a full raid team. Like really close to already being done. They only need to be level 65 for the first few raids, I believe. So our Lampent is done. Beautiful. Perfect. I think to get it into Chandelure, we do have to dust stone it, which is kind of funny. But that's basically it for me today. All I have left to do is tomorrow is to XP train these Pokemon to 65 and then attempt a raid. Next up, we'll start doing raid attempts tomorrow. Almost guaranteed. I think guaranteed tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. We have made a ton of progress on this account that I'm very proud of. Hopefully you guys have found it helpful. Hopefully you found it entertaining, interesting. Just good tips here and there. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos every single day. Follow the Twitch for streams like this Monday through Thursday. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal with Venmo donations do go an extremely long way. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and make some progress today. Peace, Reno, fellas. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And if your name is listed here, you're the reason I'm able to do this in the first place by going above and beyond and supporting the channel via YouTube memberships and Twitch Primes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.